Welcome to the Submerged Sanctuary, and this is not a normal farm. The entire map is underwater, except this tiny patch of land in the center. One field, one farmhouse, and just enough equipment to survive. The goal of this series is pretty simple. Make money in our small, dry patch of land and use it to power a massive pump that slowly drains the map. As the water levels drop, we'll hit 6 major checkpoints. Each one unlocks new land, new equipment, new ways to expand our farm. But here's the catch. Every single minute that pump is running costs me money. Can we reclaim this flooded world, one checkpoint at a time before money runs out? Let's get started. Whew. You guys smell that fresh air? Oh, baby, it's time for a new series. Super pumped about this. This is the Submerged Sanctuary map. Look at this place. Absolutely gorgeous. So, the whole purpose of this place is to make money, run this pump, and then as we run the pump, more and more of the surrounding landscape becomes available to us and appears. There's going to be sell points, shops, all sorts of different things that we'll be able to uncover. But until we run this pump, we have absolutely nothing but this area right here. And even this is a little bit flooded. Look at this. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, so let's just jump right into things here. What do we want to start with? I suppose the best course of action right off the bat is to do a little like inventory here, see what we have to work with. So obviously we have the Massey Ferguson 8570, nice starter harvester. We've got a tiny little wheat field here. This thing is small, man. What are we going to do with this little thing? Okay, we've got our grain silo here. Very cool. I don't know how much this can hold, but I suppose we'll find out at some point. Over here, we have 2 production buildings. So one is silage production. You can cut grass, turn it into silage. I believe that is... Nope, this one's lime production. Okay, so the silage production is over on this side. They look exactly the same. Very confusing. So this one is silage production, lets you input grass or chaff, and it turns it into, fresh, delicious silage. So we have that as an option. We also have a limestone manufacturing plant over here as well. And you put stones in, it spits them out as limestone. So cool. Those are 2 productions that we immediately own right off the bat. Very nice. There is some. There we go. Right over here. These are some money makers. These are going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting for us already, I could tell. So we've got 2 of the medium-sized variant greenhouses. Very nice. Ooh, it's not looking very nice in here right now, though. So I think I want to get these immediately set up like ASAP for lettuce. That is definitely what we're going to be doing. We're going to activate that. We're going to just set this to sell. I don't even know if I have access to a sell point right now. So until we figure that out, this is just going to have to be automatic. So we've got that. All we got to do is get some water. And I know I did right there, water tanker. So we'll be using that to fill these guys up. And I don't think getting water will be an issue because we got tons of it on this map. So that is good. What else do we have over here? Okay, we've got a trailer. What is this thing? Made by Rudolph. The Rudolph TDK 301RA. Is this an auger wagon or a regular trailer? It looks like it might just be a regular trailer. Yeah, regular trailer. Okay. And we know this guy, Mr. Pottinger. How are you? We've got a nice forage wagon as well. The Faro 4010. Beautiful. What else do we got floating around here? Anything else? Here we go. I knew the other goodies would be floating around somewhere. So right here, it appears that we do have a gas tank, which is currently empty. Petrol tank. Pardon me. We've also got some conveyors here. Very nice. Okay, very, very nice. What is this? A cedar, I believe. The Horsch Versa. Okay, very nice. We've got the Bradal. Ooh, and it's got the extended arms. I don't know why we would necessarily need the extended arms right off the bat, but we got it. We've also got a Challenger. Is that what this is? The Valtra. Okay. Pardon me. You're much more powerful than the Challenger. Let's go look in here. We've got a roller. And are you the Challenger? No, you're a Valtra too. Okay. Well, cool. Oh, and we have a mower. Beautiful. All right. Well, I suppose the thing that everybody does when you're first starting out in a map anywhere really is you mow, or not mow, but you harvest your first wheat field. So let's get started on that. This will at least give me options where I can choose what I actually want. Oh, we're not attached. What I actually want to do with this field. I think the chances of it remaining wheat, highly unlikely, but let's get... Oh, and one more thing, guys. I do have precision farming on, so this should be interesting. I've never done precision farming before, ever. So first time here on the channel, but let's go ahead and get this bad boy harvested. Okay, guys, our field is harvested here. I made sure to get every little nugget. In fact, there's like a piece or two that I saw. I think that's it. Okay, so that's everything. I also did do the straw swath because obviously I'm not going to stick up my nose at any sort of money in the early game portion of this. But let's go offload the last bit here. I do believe the next thing that I want to take care of, next order of business, is I want to get the greenhouses full and ready to go. Those are going to be very important to us, I believe. Now, as far as this field, what do I want to put on this field? It seems to me that the way the map maker has laid this out, it's kind of a no-brainer to turn this into grass and start doing silage production with our silage production point there. Right? That kind of seems like the way to go, and I'm not sure if I really want to fight the system here and do something different. That does seem to me like probably one of the better ways to make money. So let me just park the harvester over here. Let's hop in this guy. We'll do a little drop off on our silo over there. I also do have to figure out, is there a sell point? Is there somewhere I can actually sell my products and make money here? There has to be something, right? Can't get me nowhere. Otherwise, how do I make money? Okay, I'm gonna have to investigate that next, but let me drop this off and then we'll hop over into our barrel over there and start taking care of business with the greenhouses. And of course, we must make sure that we park our equipment. I want to really try and like keep things tidy around here. I don't want an untidy farm. There we go. Much, much better. Okay. Yeah, if I can keep things clean, then, you know, it's going to be a good run. Let's just put it that way. If I can't, we're just going to be all over the place. I don't want to be all over the place. So where is wheelbarrow or water barrel? Where are you? Okay. Still got to get the layout. Still working on that here. But as you can see, water, nice and close. Now I do believe, let's not do that. Okay. I do believe you can use this little pond over here, or you can basically use anywhere as long as there is like water on the ground. In fact, hang on, stop filling there. Let me just see. Yeah, see, I can literally refill the trailer anywhere here. As long as I'm in a little bit of a puddle, we're good to go. I think if I get too far over here where there's dry, nope. Okay, I can literally refill this. Wow, this is super easy, guys. Let me go here. So I can R and I can dump. Literally at the same time. That is crazy. So right now I'm refilling my water and I'm dumping water in the greenhouse at the same exact time. That's nuts. Okay. All right. Well, that is very cool. So we should be filled on that in no time. I'll take care of the other one and then we're going to go hunting and see if we can find a sell point somewhere on this map. All right, there we go. Both of our greenhouses are full. They should be churning out money for us every month now, but I did notice that there is sort of, yeah, here we go. There's like a little bit of a rock bridge or something over here. Let me go slowly. I don't know what we're going to be getting into exactly over here, but this, oh, hang on. What do we have here? Well, that's definitely a sell point trigger. Is that in fact a sell point though? And there's an exclamation mark. Okay, let me hop out here real quick. And what does this say? Okay, it doesn't say anything. What about this? This says sell wood. Okay, so this is a wood selling point, and I'm gonna guess, oh, hang on, there's another spot. Okay, let me check that spot out. There could be two spots over here? I'm not exactly sure. Oh, this spot is a little deeper in the water there, isn't it? I don't know. Well, let me just hop out and see. Does it say anything? No, it says absolutely nothing. I think that this like spot is still locked right now. That's why. Once it unlocks, it'll actually show us some information here, and we'll see what that is supposed to be. But is there anywhere else? I do see some markings on the ground over here. So right here, we've got a spot. Let's hop out here. What is this? Ah, dealer options. Okay. So when we need to do like a little bit of maintenance, this is where we come. Oh, and there's a spot over there too. Okay, let's go check that spot out. I'm gonna guess. This is just a wild guess, but maybe, just maybe, that's like the shop. It's gotta be, right? Right under this little like light post here. Okay. This is the weirdest shop I've ever seen. Yep, is indeed the shop. Okay, cool. So we found the shop. We found the sell point, I'm assuming. In fact, how about we look at the map here? That might be a little helpful. Oh yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Now I can see exactly what everything is. Vehicle shop over there. Feed the flood survivors. It's an interesting name for a sell point. And oh, there's a biogas. Wait. I didn't see a biogas plant over here. Is it submerged? It's got to be submerged. That's it. Okay. So what else in the immediate vicinity? Here's all our stuff over here. You can see we've got our one field, and it does look like we actually own this field as well, but that is definitely submerged, and we are not getting access to that anytime soon. Let's see what kind of sell points we've got here. Ah, here we go. Feed the flood survivors sell point, but I do see quite a few others that I'm assuming we're going to unlock as we do a little bit of draining. David's farm we can sell to. Beautiful. Okay, so we've taken our first baby steps. We've harvested our wheat. Next thing up, I do believe I'm going to plant some grass on that field. I'm not going to be like my own perfect little snowflake who's special. We're just going to do what we should probably do, and that's plant some grass. So let's go over here. I know I did see a cedar in one of our bards, so we'll go ahead and use that. Oh, actually, hang on, guys. Before we do that, I should probably take care of the very small amount of straw. And actually, we can do our very first sale here. So let's pick up the straw with our forage wagon, and we'll bring it over to the feed the children, the flooded children. We'll feed the flooded children some straw. We'll see how they like that. Oh, boy. Okay, I don't know what size variant this is. I guess we're gonna find out here. There's no silage additive tank. Maybe we can get that added to this thing in the shop. We'll have to see if that's available, because that would be helpful for the grass for sure. But I've got quite a few lines to run over here. Probably gonna be like 100,000 liters of straw. We know how straw rolls in this game, but this should get us probably, I'm gonna guess maybe our first like 10 grand. Yeah, I think 10 grand is reasonable out of this field. While I'm running over this straw, I probably should mention, so the map maker did make a couple adjustments, being that this is a completely flooded map. There are some benefits. So certain crops, you get an additional 25% added to the yield. I know one of those crops was definitely cotton. I do believe another one of them was grass. So when you plant grass here, you get an extra 25%, and it also grows all year round. There's no dead period in the winter when it's just like dormant. So we should be able to get a ton of grass off this field here if we play our cards right. All right, now that I've got all my straw, I can go ahead and sell this over at the Feed the Children sell point, and somehow I've already managed to lose $2. How'd we do that? Jeez, man, was it filling up free water? I don't know. We've lost $2 though. Had to have the perfect start in the year 2026. Let's go. All right, here's our sell point. Let's see how much we're gonna get for our nice big pile of straw here. I'm hoping for 10,000. Show me 10 grand. Come on, baby. We can do it. Oh, we're not gonna get near 10 grand, are we? Yikes. All right, by 10 grand, I meant 1,000. What? Negative $12 environmental score pen. What? Oh, this must be something to do with precision farming. Maybe I should have learned a little bit about that before I started this playthrough, but oh well. We're gonna learn on the fly, me and you. It'll be perfectly fine. So, now we've got our field in its bare state. Kind of bare, I suppose. Let me go ahead and stop you right there. So, we need to figure out our cedar sitch. Did not see a cultivator that I know of, so I'm guessing we don't need to cultivate. We just need to seed. All right, let me hop over and try and find that thing. I still got to learn the layout here. I have no idea where I am. I'm pretty sure it's over this way though. All right, I've got my cedar. I've got it selected for grass. Next thing, we need to go and buy some seeds now, don't we? Let's head on over to the lamp pole shop and let's get ourselves a bag of seeds. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, a little out of control here. All right, now we're back on track. This thing is swinging around like crazy. I think I need to switch tractors. I think that's what the issue is. This seeder is way too heavy for this tractor. All right, how are we doing now? Oh yeah, that is much better. We can actually steer. It's brilliant. Well, we've made it to ye olde lamppost. Let's pop out here. I think one bag of seeds is probably going to last us a really, really long time. So let's just get a pallet, shall we? I don't see why we would need anything bigger. Thank you very much. One pallet of seeds. And we're back under 100,000. Brilliant. Now, where does it drop this stuff? Oh, way over there. Okay, I see it. I see it. Let's go get some seeds. Oh, almost went full speed off the cliff with my tractor. That is a real danger right about now. I gotta be super careful around these parts. Okay, we're full of seeds. Let's go back. I think one thing I have to look at, though, is the state of the field. There's all sorts of things in precision farming, like nitrogen levels, pH levels. Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we need to address. I don't know if we necessarily need to address that with grass, though. But let's look at the field either way and just see if we can gain any glimmer of information here. Not really. It does say that it's 55% loam, 44% sandy loam. I don't know exactly what that means. And it's also... Oh, wait, hang on. What if I go over here? Yeah, there we go. Precision farming, economic analysis, purchase soil information. Let's do that. $700. Okay, so it looks like we have half sandy loam up here, and then the other portion of it is just regular straight up loam. Beautiful. If we go through here, we've got pH levels, nitrogen, yield, expected yield, seed rate. Okay, there's all sorts of cool things going on here. I believe what I need to do, though, automatic seed rate. Wow, there's just there's so much information coming at me. This is kind of crazy. Let's go ahead, though, and I mean, I'm just gonna get some seeds down, right? What else is there to do? That's just my job right now. Let's seed this thing. And seeding in water is not allowed. Okay, little chink in the armor there, Ted. I think we may have to run our pump. Oh man, this is about to cost us, but we probably need to run this until we can't see water anymore, and then we'll be able to seed on this thing. That's gotta be it. Let's hop on over to our pump up here. Okay, here we go. It's now on. So we should be able to see this water line start to slowly recede. It's not going down very quick right now because it's the time is not up, but let's go ahead and just bump up the time a little bit. Oh yeah. Starting to see it go down. 15. Oh, it's definitely going down, and so's our money. Not liking that at all. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I'm going to wait for it to get down like past here a little bit, and then I think we'll probably be good. Oh, and I'm decreasing speed. What am I doing? There we go. Oh, look at it go. It's really going now. Okay, let's stop it there. Let's see if we can now seed on our field here. Oh, we've done it. Our AI worker is able to go. I opted just to use him just in case there's some mechanics that I'm not aware of with the precision farming. I feel like this guy will just do it himself. So I'm going to let this guy go to town on this field, and we'll stop and take a look when we're done, see if there's anything else we got to do to get this field up and running. Okay, there we go. So our field is now seeded, but we do have a couple other considerations that we need to think of. Let me just park right there. Beautiful. Now, on our field, we have two distinct sections of this field. One is loam and one is sandy loam. So they basically split the field like right in two. Where's the other section? I said right in two. Okay, well, the other section is somewhere. You know what? Let's just look at the map. That'll be easier here. All right, bam. So here's our soil types. We have the sandy loam on the upper half, the regular loam on the bottom half. So the regular loamy area, the pH is currently bad. We need to take care of that so that we can get the yield bonus. If we check out the other side with the sandy loam, it's okay along with the nitrogen. We need to do some work on it though. So we need to go and first off get something that's going to boost our pH level, and that is going to be lime, of course. We happen to have our Bredal spreader here to take care of that issue for us. All we got to do is go pick up the lime. Afterwards, what we'll have to do is get something to pump that ground full of nitrogen, and I'm guessing it's just going to be manure. This is a manure or a solid fertilizer spread. I should say solid fertilizer. It's not a manure spreader, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to need to get solid fertilizer, and we're going to need to get lime, and we're going to have to apply both. Now, the nice thing, the actual spreader will determine how much needs to go down. So we're not really going to need to like mess around with that. That's all going to be automatic. All we really need is the product and to drive over the field, and that's it. So let's go ahead and buy ourselves some lime. Put the lime in the coconut. Where is, oh boy, there it is. Okay. Whew. Give me some lime, baby. I'll take one nice big bag. That should be plenty for that tiny field. And we'll take a big bag of fertilizer too. Beautiful. Okay. Now, those should last us much, much longer than they normally would in the game because why 8,450? What is that for? I don't even know what that's for. Money is just coming out of my pocket like left and right here, guys. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm paying for. It's a little bit scary. All right, give me the lime. There we go. All right, we don't want the fertilizer just yet. So yes, this the spreader will automatically distribute the lime as it determines is the best spreading pattern. And one thing that is going to do for us, it's going to cut down on the amount of lime and fertilizer that we actually use. So it's going to cost us a lot less than it normally would. So let's get back over to the field and let's check out this thing in action. All right, baby, we're back on our field. Let me go ahead and get some lines up here. We'll do this ourselves. This will only take like a second or two. Automatic. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. And obviously we will start with our headlands. I'm pretty sure that's the right way to go about this at least. And let's go ahead. I should probably unfold everything. Get a little bit flustered here. All right, now let's start going and we'll turn this bad boy on. So we should, no, we're burning through a lot of lime. Okay, yeah, we're burning through a lot of lime there, but hopefully it just works. Maybe when we get to the other side, it'll stop using quite so much. Okay, so the cool thing is, I actually did just verify there because I was going over a spot that already had lime and the spreader was not putting out any lime whatsoever. So it does indeed work. I just have to hopefully make sure I have enough to get this whole field. We only have a little bit to go, so I think we'll be okay, maybe. Oh, and we're out. I was wrong. Okay, we gotta go get more lime. Back to the shop we go.
12 seconds later.
All right, we've got a little more lime. Let's go finish this up. We've only got a couple lines to go, and then we should be okay. We're gonna make it, guys. Okay, last little pass here. And as you can see, as we're going over these areas that don't need a lot, yeah, it's using a ton less. So bam, see, bam, it's like putting out nothing right now because all this area is good to go. I didn't turn it off. All right, but let's turn it off now and let's hop out and see. pH value is good, okay, good, okay. All right, so we definitely bumped things up a little bit. Now let's see, nitrogen is bad over here. So let's go dump off this lime. I'm gonna go put it back by the shop and we're gonna swap out for solid fertilizer. We're gonna do a run across with that next. Alrighty, 1,000 solid fertilizer. I think that the application rate for this stuff should be much lower because, oh boy, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm really wrong. And you know what? Our lines are way off here, aren't they? We need to have this at 30 meters. What is this currently set at? 18 meters. Oh man, that is so far off. Okay, let me switch this real quick. There we go. That is much better there. All right, now let's start spreading some stuff. Oh yeah, there we go. Man, we went through so much lime that we probably didn't need to because I wasn't doing that right. Last little bit here, and look at that. We used almost no fertilizer. That's pretty good. So we started with 1,000 liters, I believe. We're at 760. That's like we're gonna have fertilizer for this field for a while, just off that little bit. So let's hop out. Let's take a quick little peek here. Just make sure things are looking nice and neat. And oh, we're in the green. Perfect. Oh, let's go, baby. pH value, though. No. Why is pH value bad? There was a spot over here with not good pH. Do I have to go over this one more time, maybe? Oh, boy. I may have to. Or we just let it be. I don't know. How many times yeah, see, over here we're getting 120. Over there we're getting 90. It'll kind of like equal out. So we'll just leave it as it is. I'm going to get everything parked up because I do believe that is going to be it for this month. So we'll go ahead and get this grass growing and we'll do our first little grass harvest here coming up.
One eternity later.
Okay, I may have made a horrible mistake, guys. I left the pump running. I left it running overnight.
Come on, man.
Yikes. We essentially have almost no money. This is not good. Not good at all. But since it happened, let's go take a peek and see what the water levels are at. This should be a big difference from yesterday. Oh boy. Yeah, I'd say that's quite a big difference. You can actually start to see a field down there. So I do believe once we get to the first checkpoint, which is actually not too far away by the looks of things here, we do unlock that second field, which if we take a peek at our map, is not that one. It's this one over here. What if I visit this map? Or not that map, but that field. Am I going to be in the water? Oh, whoa, look at this. We're almost here. Whoa, this thing is almost ready to go. Okay, we're very close to actually being able to use that. Let me go over here, visit. This thing is still underwater as well. Okay, so we've got a little bit left to pump out, but we need to make some money, man. I guess I can keep sleeping now because our money's already gone. That's not an issue. We may as well just wait until our grass is fully grown and ready to go. We got, I believe, 2 more months to go. Alrighty, we are ready to harvest some grass, and as you can see, our money sitch has improved a little bit. Our greenhouses have been doing some work for us, so we're back up to 15,000, which it feels good. We've got a little bit of breathing room now, but let's get onto the grass now, shall we? I do believe I have a tiny mower in this barn over here, right? Is that correct? Show me potato salad. Nope, show me mower. There we go, right there. Okay, so let me hop in this guy right here. I know this is like a front mower, but I think I might be able to use it on the rear. You know, we'll just put it on the front. We may as well just use it how it's supposed to be used. So let me hook up here. Let's go ahead and do our first nice little cutting. Let's see if we can make some money, shall we? All right, there's the last little bit of grass mowed. One thing that I'm realizing, though, that I did not take into consideration at all is the fact that I do not have a windrower. So I do have a forage wagon. Luckily, I also have the extended pickup range mod included. So it's going to be a little bit easier for me to pick this stuff up, but that's still like 0 lines to pick up with the forage wagon. All right, this is going to be interesting. So I've got a lot of back and forths to do, and then I'm going to dump this stuff into our silage production point over here, and we're going to make some silage. And let's see, let me look at the silage prices real quick and just see what we're working with here. Is there going to be like a yearly type thing? So there is, but it's very little, and it's 222. So that's about the same as what I'm used to. No changes there. All right, let's go ahead and scoop up some grass, shall we? All right, guys, everything's picked up. All our grass clippings are off the ground. I got it hauled over to the silage production point. So we did pretty good, except for this one little clump behind me. It's driving me nuts, triggering my OCD here. But what are you gonna do? So let's check out the haul, see how much grass we actually got, and maybe we'll be able to kind of see how much that's going to translate into money-wise. So we got 72,502 liters of fresh, steamy, hot grass. Yes, we love it. Now, which one do we... Okay, we want this guy right here. Now, this is going to pump out 500 silage for us and 100 digestate. I don't really want the digestate if I'm being honest, but whatever. Let's go ahead and do that. We will set it to store because we can always load this stuff into one of our wagons and happily send it off to our sell point. So that's going to make a lot of silage for us, hopefully. It does 96 runs per month, so we'll kind of have to skip a month there and see how that goes. But one thing I do want to look at real quick. Oh, we've got, oh no. Is there a little bit of grass there? There might be. How are we looking here? So nitrogen is bad. pH is okay. I'm curious about how this field reacts after we've kind of done our stuff. Okay, so it looks like we do need to just do all the regular stuff where we have to fertilize it, and also looks like maybe a little bit of lime on there as well. But we've gotten a very good start here. We accidentally drained a ton of water, which I did not mean to. I wanted to keep all that money at least until we get like our feet squarely planted on the ground and we know what we're doing in this map, but it is what it is. So I'm pretty happy with that. I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you think you would like to see me continue on this map and keep the series going, then make sure you comment down below. I'm probably just going to keep going anyway because this map's actually a ton of fun and it's a good built-in challenge, which I want to do. But make sure you leave that comment if you guys are not subscribed. Make sure you're subscribed right now. Hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss a single episode of this. Plus, of course, we've got the Mega Farm Challenge going as well. That one is still not completed. And as always, drop a like too. If I didn't say that, smash the like button. The outro is just going to pieces here, but I don't care. We're doing it anyway. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a beautiful day, and I will see each and every one of you on the next one.